Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia. Today I want to talk to you briefly about the importance of fasting, why we need to fast, and the benefits of fasting. When you read the book of Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 17, it says pray without ceasing. And when you read Mark 9, verse 29, it says, this kind will not live except through fasting and prayer. It means we can pray at all times, which is acceptable, which is what is required of us as children of God, as Christians. We have to pray. And that's the way that we need to communicate to our Lord, our Lord God. And just as in our physical world, we talk to people, we communicate to people to bond, to have an encounter with them, to have closeness or a rapport with people, you need to communicate. So communication is a very strong tool in our physical or the earthly walk. We need communication. And in the spiritual realm, we Christians need to pray, to be in rapport with God, to have connection with God. So prayer is required at all times. But we have to fast just to bring our spirit closer to God, because God is a spiritual being. When we fast, we sacrifice ourselves to get closer to God. When we fast, we get more things done spiritually than when we don't fast at all. When you fast, you deny yourself of every physical pleasure, food, drink, fizzy drink which I like, water, anything, tea. You are denying yourself that so you can get a spiritual impartation from God. So fasting is very important. When things are getting too rough for you to deal with, things are getting too difficult for you to handle, know that you're not doing anything. You are trying your very best. You're reading the word, meditating on the word, but things are not manifesting. You can't see the power of God. You can't experience the goodness of God. Please back it up with fasting, because it says in Mark 9 verse 29, this kind will only come out except through fasting and prayer. So when you fast and pray at the same time, it becomes more powerful. Fasting becomes a catalyst. Fasting becomes a booster to your prayer that you pray every day. So whatever means possible, please try. So long as you do not have any medical condition that your fasting is going to cause problem or further problem to the illness or the problem you're dealing with, please don't fast when you have any medical problem that doctors will not allow you to fast. Please don't do it. Don't do it. But if you are physically okay, physically sound, physically healthy, and you want to fast, please go for it. I will recommend at least 1 week. You fast 1 day in a week. Fast a half day when you're a beginner, one day in a week. Just gradually, just do that every week. You fast half day in a day. Just 1 day. That's convenient for you. If it's Saturdays that you're home, you're not going to eat breakfast, but you eat lunch and dinner. Whichever way that works for you, please just do it according to your desire. Fasting is something that we believers cannot do without. It helps us get things done more spiritually, because life is more spiritual than you think. Whatever that we are going to in a physical realm, in the spiritual, it has happened already. So if you want to counteract things that are going on that you're not happy about, you need to fight it with a fast. Prayer is a communication with God, but fasting is a spiritual weapon that you use to destroy and overcome every power of wickedness, every assignment of evil against your life. So when you fast 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and nothing happens, it doesn't mean fasting does not work. Fasting is powerful. Fasting works. It is so strong and it's so powerful. It works so much. When you read the book of Daniel chapter 10, when Daniel was doing his 21 days fasting and prayer, when he fasted and prayed the first day, that is when God answered his prayer. But what happened? The king of Persia held on to his answers, and the angels that were with him could not fight the king of Persia until he kept fasting to 21 days before the mighty angel came to help to bring his answers. So when you are fasting and praying and the thing is not coming, please don't give up there. You might be halfway through. Don't give up halfway through. Keep doing the fast until the answers come. You don't know the king of Persia that is holding on to your blessing. You've prayed, your answer has come. It's not manifesting because something is holding on to your blessing. When you read the book of Daniel chapter 10, you understand exactly what I'm trying to say. Something is held on or holding on to your blessing, and you need to persevere. You need to fight further. Be mad at the enemy and get what belongs to you. Keep fighting. Do it until the answers come. Because it hurts me so much. Sometimes I find it difficult to answer some of my emails when people say to me, oh, this fasted thing, I doubt it. I fasted 3 days, nothing happened. I fasted 4 days, nothing happened. And sometimes it takes me days to structure what my answer is going to be, not to sound offensive, not to sound evil, but I have to do it in an encouraging manner, answer the person in an encouraging manner with scriptures that they will understand that when you're doing it 1, 2, 3, it doesn't happen. It doesn't mean God does not answer fasting and prayer. God answers every single prayer, long or short, he answers it. So please, I'm encouraging you, do your best. Fasting is very beneficial spiritually and physically too. It helps your body, your digestive system. You give your digestive system a break. Not every day eating. No. You give your digestive system a break from working every single minute to digest your food. So just have a go at this that I'm saying to you. Try your very best. Don't give up because the prayers are not working. When Daniel prayed, his answer came the first day, but something held on his prayer. But he persevered. He was resilient, and his answer came. So never give up. When you give up, what options have you got? When you give up, the enemy has won a battle against you. You'll be miserable, you'll be unhappy. And I don't think that's what any of us want. We want to be on the victory side. We want to be on the winning side. So never, ever have this in your head that fasting doesn't work. Fasting do work. There is power in fasting. We need it. We need it. Prayer is something that it's mandated. We have to pray at all costs. No matter what is we are going to, we have to pray. But with fasting, we need to use it as a booster, as a catalyst to push our prayer forward, to push us forward spiritually. And I heard about a man of God whose family, his home was falling apart, his church was falling apart. Actually, I watched it myself, but I'm trying to find the video, so I put it underneath this video. I can't find that video. His home was falling apart, his church was falling apart. He did 40 days fast, nothing happened. He waited a few days, still nothing was happening. His problem was just there, getting even worse. He did the second 40 days fasting. A week after he ended the 40-day fasting, that is when things begin to change. Things begin to unfold. The good news he was expecting started coming. His home started being together again because his marriage was falling apart. His church was falling, like everything was crumbling before his eyes. But he did 80 days of fasting before he saw a change. So let that encourage you. A whole pastor fasted 80 days because his marriage was falling apart, his church was falling apart, everything was cracking down for him. So I'm just encouraging you, never give up if it's not working. King of Persia held on to Daniel's blessings the first day God gave him the answers. So your answers may have been held by something else, but when you persevere and you're resilient, you will have your answers. Shalom, guys. If you love this video, please do share it on. Share the gospel, share the good news to people, and that'll be your way of evangelizing. You never know. And subscribe to the channel if you love what I do. I love you all. Shalom. Bye.